We're both a little bit ill today, so it's gonna help me speak. It's a crisp 40-minute drive. At the moment we are in North Wales on the Great Om, which is known for some of its insane lines of sport climbing on limestone. I'm climbing with Tom Stockton today. He's a really strong sport climber and a good friend of mine. It's quite a hot day. Conditions aren't optimum, it's like a little bit warm for sport climbing, but that doesn't matter too much because today we're just gonna get on some good mileage. We're gonna be having a look at some of the really high quality lines that have been given like really good reviews in the guidebook. There's like so much here.
It really is.
This whole section is all the Om. Hi, my name's Mimi and I've been invited by BAM to bring you guys along with me on a sport climbing day. So we're doing 2-star 6C Contusion to warm up. I'm psyched. First climb of the day. I always try not to judge myself too much. First climb of the day, your body's not awake, you're not warm. You can always feel really unflowy.
Describe the difference between warm.
It's just when your muscles aren't engaging as well as they could be. You get flash pumps, your arms, your forearms are just like getting really, really pumped far too quickly. You haven't got like the gas and the power that you might want if you were warm. And then when you're warm, you can like dig deeper, everything feels like it's working better, just more fluid, better in every way. That's why you typically pick something that's kind of like just a nice, easy tick, something that you know you'll get up, just to get all the things flowing, moving, things in check. That's such a good route. I really liked it.
Good warm up.
There was just no flow. I could feel as I was pulling on, like this is wrong. I feel really clumsy, like my body just wasn't awake. Like got up it, but I had to really remind myself that I was not pumped to that crux again.
It's like quite committing at the top because you got the little like 2-finger pocket and you're rolling with the right hand.
I did a cross through and I was like, is this what I'm supposed to do?
Like really
I don't
bad.
even know, like on this pocket.
Like really bad feet on the left.
It's cool though, I like it.
What's the plan? What do you reckon?
Next? What do you feel like?
Something spicy.
Let's have this
Axle
thing.
attack.
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah.
What number's that?
Number 4.
Number 4, Axle Attack, 3 stars. Ooh. How are you feeling about this route?
But I'm gonna get pumped out of my mind. I'm psyched. It'd be cool to get the on-site.
Loads of you that don't know on-sighting is jumping on a route that you've never tried before, don't know any beta, so any method or knowledge or any of the sequences or moves or like techniques to get on a climb. So you're just going in blind and you've got to figure it out and you either drop it or you send it, which is
the real challenge.
Tom's about to try and do on this thing.
It's like just very droppable.
Yeah, it looks really body position here, so you like looking around with high feet.
Yeah. Not very good for the on-site.
Tom Stockton draws in, so now I'm going to give it a go. We thought it was going to rain at one point, we had to put the camera away.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit cloudy, and it's kind of like, you just can't tell with North Wales.
Yeah, you're gonna crush it.
See if I make it to the top of this.
Definitely. Just gotta keep going. Just keep going.
Oh,
No rest. Just.
who knows? It's quite tricky to on-site on limestone. You can't see all the features on this kind of rock as much and see the holes and see what the moves might be. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm going to give it another go for sure. Fell off at the crux. Feeling pretty psyched on it. Axle Attack, that's the name of this route. The crux is really body positioning, so the crux of a route is
what we call the hardest part, which might be like the most powerful or difficult sequences.
Really good, come on. Nice. Come on, Mimi.
Oh.
Come on. Make sure you get the feet nice and high for this section. Nice. It's a good foot out right. Nice work.
So good.
Nice.
Smashed it.
So,
Axle attack.
axle attack is what you just climbed.
What we just climbed.
We did just climb that.
Blood sports. 2 stars in the book, and it looks really cool. Just sort of like trying to manage my energy levels, but I'm psyched. So we're going to try blood sports, which is a 7B. This is the awesome thing about coming to a new crag. You haven't ticked many things. You can just like cherry pick all of the ones that you want to like have a play on in a day. Check out the view. This is what we're sat looking at. Pretty nice, really. All the climbing. Rope below.
Nice. That's it, come on. Come on, feet nice and high.
Oh, just drop a crux on blood sports first red point. So nice place to have a high point.
Done the route in 2 halves.
Yeah, done route in 2 halves.
Get to the jugs, have a quick rest.
Losing skin.
Yeah, that's going to be a factor for
I
this
think
one.
I've got one more good go.
Yeah, definitely. What an awesome climb. Yeah, thanks, it was really good. So bumpy.
Just about to give this route one final red point go and get the drawers back, so get the gear out of the wall before we head off. Feeling quite tired, my skin's a little bit thin, also a bit sore, and going up with very little expectations, which is quite nice. I'm very psyched to try hard. If I get past the crux, I think I'll be happy. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Come on. Ale, come on.
Really good memes, come on. Come on, I've got you. Come on, stay in it.
No! Oh,
Good job.
damn it.
That is the crux, isn't it?
Left foot in the wrong place. Last people at the crag. We're just packing up. Skin's pretty sore, but feeling very psyched. Just gonna put everything back into the bags. Gonna end the video now. This has been a really good look into a typical day of sport climbing. It's been really fun to try. Super hard. I gave blood sports another go and dropped it at the crux. I'm really just psyched to get back on it. I'm okay. The fact that it didn't go that day, it means I can come back. And I was feeling pretty knackered. Like after having dropped it, I couldn't climb through the crux. So that's kind of like when you know you're super tired. It wasn't a case of not being able to do it. I think just need to come back with a few more beans for another day. I feel so grateful for today. We're kind of just like at the brink of weather about to change, conditions about to get worse. So like days like this just feel like such gems. It's like the last little tail end of the summer, but not too hot.
We got so lucky with the weather.
Yeah.
It was meant to be like really bad weather today, and it was really hot, almost too hot.
Yeah, just lucked out with like amazing conditions. Like we were climbing like no shirts to start with, and then the shade came around, the cloud came in. It was like really good connies.
And then it became like freezing. Down jackets were on.
Classic North Wales. Like you never know what you're gonna get. I always bring so many different random layers to the crag because I hate being too hot, hate being freezing. But yeah, we just had a really beautiful day, so I sort of really cherish these final September days. Send-tember, some people call it, because lots of sending happens with the good weather. I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into a sport climber's day in the life of. Comment below if you think sport climbing is like super interesting, something you want to try and like get into, or if you think that like we're nuts and you would never try this, or if it just like looks really cool, like interesting way to get out. Love to know what a non-climbery person thinks, or anybody actually. If you're a climber, also love the feedback. But yeah, what do you think? It's the best.
It is the best.
I think so. I want to thank BAM so much for inviting me to make this video and bring you guys along, give you a little insight into sport climbing, and hopefully see you again on the next one.